What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing, and today I'm going to be predicting the outcome of Joshua Buatsi versus Ricards Bolotniks, and this is going to be a 12-rounder for the WBA Light Heavyweight World Title Eliminator, and this fight is going to be Saturday, August 14th from the Matchroom HQ Garden in Brentwood, Essex, England, and this fight is going to be broadcasted on DAZN. And to get into both fighters' resumes, Joshua Buatsi, originally fighting out of Ghana, now living and training in the United Kingdom, holds a record of 14 wins, no defeats, with 12 wins coming by way of knockout. He's currently ranked number 12 by BoxRec in the light heavyweight division. And to list some of his best victories, he has a knockout win over Marco Antonio Petiban, a knockout win over Ryan Ford, a knockout victory over Marco Calic, and he's coming off an explosive knockout of the year contender over Daniel Dos Santos. And to get into his opponent's resume, Ricards Bolotniks, fighting out of Latvia, holds a record of 18 wins, 5 defeats, and 1 draw, with 8 wins coming by way of knockout. He's currently ranked number 11 by BoxRec in the light heavyweight division. And to list his defeats, then his draw, then some of his best wins, first of all, he has a knockout loss to Abel Mikelian, a knockout loss to Andreas Evangelo, a unanimous decision defeat to Kevin Buval, a split decision defeat to Mickey Nielsen, and a knockout loss to Tabiso Mchunu. And his draw came by majority decision to Pascal Villanueva, and some of his best victories came over Sergey Ekimov by unanimous decision, a knockout victory over Stephen Ward, a unanimous decision victory over Hosea Burton, and one of the best victories of his career, in my opinion, a knockout victory over Serge Michel. In my opinion, this fight is going to be fairly competitive while it lasts. I think Bolotniks was the wrong choice for Buatsi. I know his record isn't that great, but Bolotniks is actually ranked higher than Buatsi. As I mentioned before, he's ranked number 11 as opposed to Buatsi ranked number 12. And Bolotniks is a very, very tough and rugged fighter, battle-tested as well. So I definitely see him giving Buatsi problems. Buatsi had a very, very tough fight against Marco Calic, as I mentioned before. He did get that knockout, but it was really, really close, and the fan scorecards and BoxRec had it a draw. So did I, leading up to the stoppage, and I believe the judges did as well. But Buatsi really made that a close fight until he did sort of regroup, and he sort of found something in himself to get that stoppage victory, and I applaud him for that. But here, it could be really, really tough, but I still see him getting the job done, getting a stoppage win, whether it be mid to late. But I could definitely see it being either man winning leading up to that stoppage, or it being even, just like that Calic fight. But here, Bolotniks is a fighter that loves to come forward. He sort of moves his hands to sort of discombobulate his opponents to really show like where he's going to go. Like he might be moving both hands. He might make his opponent think he's throwing a jab, even though he might throw an overhand right, and that really confuses fighters that are against him, and it could cause dividends here against Buatsi, because Buatsi is really known for facing guys like his last fight against Dos Santos, a fighter who really was just there to get knocked out. I mean, Buatsi is a great fighter, had a great amateur background as well, but he really needs to pick up the competition, and this is the perfect fight for that. This is a top 15 light heavyweight. I know his record does not suggest that, but you guys should really go check out this fight because it is a really competitive fight if you really look at their resumes. But Bolotniks loves to come forward. Buatsi, I know he does come forward a lot because he does face lower level opposition, but here he really needs to counter punch on the outside, just like he did against Calic to get that stoppage. Then he pushed on the gas and really got the job done there, and I see that happening here. I see Bolotniks using a lot of energy throughout the fight, and I see Buatsi really trying to counter whilst Bolotniks is working on the inside, trying to catch Buatsi off guard, and I see either man ahead, as I mentioned before, but I think that the stoppage will happen from round 6 to round 10 in favor of Buatsi. I could definitely see Bolotniks getting dropped and then stop standing. I can't really see him getting knockout cold, just like Dos Santos did, but I see him either getting stopped standing, maybe a corner stoppage, or getting dropped, then finished on the feet. But Bolotniks is a really, really good opponent, and I applaud Buatsi for taking this step up in competition, but I see him getting a good victory here, winning this Eliminator, and possibly fighting for a world title next. So overall, I believe that Joshua Buatsi will defeat Ricards Bolotniks by knockout, and the stoppage will happen from round 6 to round 10. And that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.